This is Heart Network, and you need to hear this. The Denver Broncos are going places. The places that they're going, we're about to dive into. So make sure you hit that subscribe button. The Denver Broncos are 9-2. Bo Nix is 2 for 2 in the 2 years that he's played in the NFL for going to the playoffs. He's going to the playoffs his second year in a row. His first year as a rookie made the playoffs 10-7. His second year, he's 9-2 when he's on the bye. He's going to the playoffs. They play the Raiders and the Commanders coming out of the bye. They're definitely winning those two games. They're going to be 11-2. There's no way they don't make the playoffs. So they're going to the playoffs back-to-back years. You want to know who didn't make the playoffs back-to-back years? Drake May, Caleb Williams, J.J. McCarthy, Michael Penix, and Jaden Daniels. None of those guys made the playoffs back-to-back years. Jaden Daniels made it once, but he's not going to make it twice. So that says something about Bo Nix. I think Bo Nix gets the job done. That's what people love to hate on Bo Nix, but Bo Nix knows he has the best defense in the NFL on the other side of him. So why would he need to take a ton of shots a game? Why would Bo Nix need to put the ball in harm's way where it could be picked off? Why doesn't he just, you know what? I'm just gonna check it down. He knows he has the best defense in the NFL. And that's the thing though. He understands his team. He understands his role. He understands how to win games. He's clutch. He's got that clutch gene. Just like Jalen Hurts. You cannot teach that. He's got that clutch gene. And he stays healthy. That's what these people don't talk about either. He stays healthy. Props to him and Caleb Williams for staying healthy. The Broncos, I don't want to say they're going to the Super Bowl. I don't. But the more I think about it, the more that I look at it, the Colts, they look good. But they're fraudulent. Their defense isn't that good. And the more that I look at Daniel Jones under pressure, the more I don't like it, the more it worries me. I mean, that's the thing that worries me is that when Daniel Jones gets under pressure and it's cold outside, it's not in their indoor facility in Indianapolis, I think they could go on the road and they could lose in the playoffs. I think that they could lose this weekend against the Chiefs, which would hurt them a lot because the Texans are on their heels. Jaguars are on their heels. They've got to win that division, and it's not locked up. So I just think that the Broncos, they have a good shot. Same with the Patriots. I think they're a few years away. I don't trust their defense fully, and I like Mike Vrabel a lot. But I don't trust Stephon Diggs, and I don't trust the amount of sacks that Drake May takes a game. He is averaging over 3 sacks a game taken. You cannot do that and play Super Bowl winning football. You want to know why Russell Wilson doesn't play? Because Russell Wilson does that. He takes unnecessary sacks all the time. So the Broncos, I don't even want to say it, but I think I'm going to say it. The Broncos are Super Bowl favorites. In the AFC, I mean, they have a great defense. They have to figure out that running game. J.K. Dobbins is down. They got to go out and they have to pick up a running back from somebody's practice squad. Dameon Pierce was released by the Texans, and the Broncos need to go get him. They need to, or maybe look at Miami's practice squad, go get Wilson. They need to go get somebody. They need to get a proven back. They don't need to take a shot on a rookie. They need to go get a proven back on a practice squad because RJ Harvey's not getting it done. And it's really sad because RJ Harvey, he's got the pop. He can catch the ball out of the backfield. He's fast, but he's just hesitant whenever he runs the ball. He's hesitant about going in and out, trying to figure out where he is, trying to figure out what hole to hit. It almost looks like he's thinking too much. And when I saw JK play, he wasn't thinking too much. He was just playing football. But JK's out. And I think also, here's a hidden secret. I think the Broncos are being really quiet about JK. They're being quiet. He's on IR. He's going to miss 4 games. But I think JK might come back for the playoffs. I think he will. And I think that's because they haven't been so urgent about picking up a running back. We saw Jaleel and RJ Harvey and Tyler Bidet get 59 yards last game. That's not going to do it. That's just not going to do it. So they have to go get a running back, and they know that. So why aren't they being more aggressive in their bye week? It's already Friday by the time shooting this video. They have a little over a week left until they play the Commanders. Why aren't they being more aggressive? I think it's because they know that J.K. Dobbins is going to come back in the playoffs. And he could come back mid-January or he could come back early January. But I think J.K. Dobbins, I think he's going to come back, and I think they're optimistic for that. So the Broncos, if they come out and they lose to the Commanders, I mean, talk about a crushing defeat. I think the Broncos do drop one more game, either to the Packers, or they lose to the Chargers or Chiefs. If they drop 2 more games, they'll be fine. They'll be 13-4 to end the year. If they drop one more game, they'll be 14-3. I think they're going to get the 1 seed. Preferably, I know the Broncos would want to lose to the Commanders or the Packers. If you're going to lose to a team, you want to lose to those two because they're in the NFC. So it's going to be really interesting what the Broncos do. I'll keep you updated because I've got that insider information. Trust me. And like I always say, but what do I know? Peace.